build intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs, long-range missiles designed to carry nuclear weapons capable of reaching the U.S. The American military has said that there is no...
Inter-Korean sports exchanges are expected to be boosted as the two Koreas initiated. Seoul is now poised to seek to co-host the Summer Olympics again, together with the North Korean capital city. Seoul was selected as the South Korean candidate city for the joint Inter-Korean Olympic bid at a general...
And we couldn't do that. They were willing to
The president's claims there's been no actual progress on denuclearization. Administration advisors admit the U.S. and North Korea have yet to even agree on a definition. Launched a missile or tested a nuclear device in more than 14 months. But there is evidence the regime is still producing nuclear fuel and working on its weapons program.
Denuke a large portion of the areas that we wanted, but we couldn't give up all of the sanctions for that. So we continue to work and we'll see, but we had to walk away from that particular.
우리가 요구한 것은 전면적인 제재 해제가 아니라 일부 해제, 구체적으로는
overwhelming military strength. South Korean armed forces engage in massive annual war games with their American allies.
Suggests that North Korea could be rebuilding its key missile launch sites. According to North Korea monitoring...
But as the potential visit comes, amid officials from Pyongyang and Washington are hammering out...
Both doctors who perform abortions and the women who undergo the procedure was unconstitutional.
모두 헌법에 합치되지 아니한다.
Women who have an intentional miscarriage can face up to 1 year in prison or a fine of about $1,800. And doctors or other practitioners, the National Assembly will have until next year to amend the law, and lawmakers need to specify the details of the amendment, including at which stage of...
The court says the ban on abortion is unconstitutional, but it didn't immediately nullify the statute, which punishes both the women and doctors involved in intentional miscarriages.
The Joint Chiefs of Staff said a North Korean man who crossed the...
soldier was spotted moving southward along the Imjingang River late Wednesday, having gone beyond the military demarcation line. During a probe, the North Korean soldier
had to make the crossing on foot, with his pursuers firing 40 bullets at his back. 30 minutes later, the badly injured soldier is seen amongst a bed of leaves. Infrared imagery shows...
over trade and historical issues. Last year, South Korea's Supreme Court ordered Japanese...
The South Korean government has determined that maintaining the agreement that was signed for the purpose of exchanging...
...is the deadline for a decision on whether or not to extend the bilateral General Security of Military Information Agreement.
The message that I've been hearing from a lot of the Koreans who's taking part in this rally and also across the country too. And so I think we are expecting more rallies tomorrow. It's not going to be violent protests.
The Joint Chiefs of Staff confirmed that North Korea fired unidentified projectiles into the East Sea.
우리 군은 오늘 아침 북한이 평안남도 개천 일대에서 동쪽 방향으로 발사한 미상의...
Korea's National Security Council convened an emergency meeting led by the nation's security chief Chung Eui-yong. According to the Blue House, the council expressed
his two children, his wife. Now, in a dramatic turn of events on Monday, Mr. Cho said he would step down just about 3 hours after he announced new measures on how the prosecution...
This is Mount Kumgang, a popular tourist destination in South Korea. Also known as the Diamond Mountain, it's a rare symbol of collaboration between the two countries.
That it's not right to rely on Seoul for Kumgang tourism. The Kumgang Tourism Project was a leading inter-Korean venture implemented under former North Korean leader Kim Jong-il.
Violating the capital law with respect to allegedly suspicious investment.
Protest the investigation for being excessive and unfair, then demanded she be released for trial.
58 days after the prosecution started a probe into Jo's family over allegations regarding the forgery of a college presidential citation.
Long hours, The prosecution charged her for forging a Dongyang University president. Raised the possibility of ex-Justice Minister Cho Guk being summoned for questioning as well. The prosecution said 5-year subsidies to secure free education. Assembly passed 2 revised bills, the financial grants for local education as well as the elementary and secondary.
Starting in 2021. Until now, high schoolers have had to pay a fee every semester that covered costs including expenses for tuition, school management.
Education Act as a plenary session, making free education legitimate. The legislation will expand to...
Their boat initially left the North Korean port have not requested that they be sent back. But Seoul told Pyongyang about them.
The ministry says it will honor their request based on humanitarian grounds. Pyongyang had been demanding...
지난 11월 2일 동해 NLL 북방 한계선 인근 해상에서 월선한 북한 주민 2명을 납포하여